Okay, I forgot what I was checking here. Oh yeah. Okay, this said like 12 people were present, but I don't think I've like seen 12 people, so where are the other ones? Right? Actually, before I do that, there was a something I wanted to check here. Okay, so that guy died to illness. This guy also died to illness. And he is from Solomon. He's from India. Do we think the other guy who died from illness is also from India? Okay, unfortunately, there's like three more of those guys. Um, and I don't think I have, I don't think I have two people fully filled in right now. If I did, I could like try, um, try all the India guys. Um, okay, yeah, so the other thing I wanted to check was this is 12 others are present. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where are the other people? So for instance, it says this guy is present, but where was he? I certainly didn't see him anywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Is this, here we go. Can we, is there a way to see these guys? Can't, like, can't jump. Apparently this is, I can't zoom in far enough on these guys to see. It's annoying. Okay, maybe if I check the other scene in this this chapter, I'll be able to go upstairs. Hey again, Toddy. Um, now hold on, I just want to check one more thing. Oi, wait, no, down below. What nationality says oi? And I think one of these guys, the guy from Sierra Leone, but I don't know what the other guy is. Okay, let me check the crew one more time. Austria, France, Poland, Maybe I can get a bit of a clue on later on. And they would probably also all be seamen because they're all like down here they're like doing manual labor. John Naples. So like one of these guys is definitely Homido. I don't know about the other ones. Okay, and then this guy is probably an Indian seaman. But again, I have three choices from that still. Shoot. Okay. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Someone was talking about killing someone's brother very much later on. And something about like the rope slipping. Uh, so does this guy have a brother? Okay. Now I assumed he was Russian, but I don't see any Russians with the same last name. Okay, so let's look for people with the same last name. It's gonna be hard because there's so many of them. Dalton, Sprat, Witterall. No, that's a wife. Emily Lem CST Saturdays doll. Was there a doll? Oh. Moss, Galligan, Roderick Anderson, David James. Looking for last names that appear twice. Volkov. There's no like other Volkov here, right? Um, Peters? Did that appear twice? No. Oh, no, no, yeah, Samuel Peters. And Nathan Peters. No, unfortunately, I don't know which one is which. Okay, and then Lars. Okay, so Lars dropped it, and he was clubbed by Nathan Peters. So that means this guy should be Samuel Peters. Samuel Peters. And then, did we identify? Okay, we must have identified Nathan Peters somewhere. Because we used the name in saying he was clubbed by him. Although, actually, maybe not, because I think we actually didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go to a very specific scene later. Okay, so it going in order. Actually gonna go to one I remember from a while back. So it's either this guy or the other guy, I think.
Let them go!
I think this game would be easier if I was better with accents. Okay. Shotgun Jackson. Yeah, that's not quite the way I wanted to do that. Is that him? No. Hold on, this is not the scene I wanted to be in. Oh wait, this guy maybe? No. What's this guy here? Clubbed by Witterell. Interesting. Okay, hold on, I've got my stuff messed up here. Where's the one about killing a brother? On the aft, on the stern. Shot by gun. Killed with a sword. Torn apart by a purple beast. Okay, yeah, that was not the right scene I wanted to be in. Don't think it's Doom either. Soldiers of the Sea. Come on, come on, come on. Actually, hold on. There's a better way to do this. This guy was clubbed by him. So let's bookmark the memories. Go to where he died. Location of the corpse. Show memories on the depth map. Okay, so he's okay, so he's over there. Okay. Leave this. Okay, so the here, I think. Maybe not. Doom doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Get in the boat. Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
You killed my brother.
That was an accident.
English accent?
The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Okay. So this guy is okay. So who did I say killed him? N. Peters. So this guy is N. Peters. How did I not get his name in earlier? Nathan Peters. Okay, no, we don't actually know what happened to him though. I wonder if he dies later on in this this thing. Disappeared in the Doom. Okay, so we don't know what happened to him. Drowned by beast. It's the initial guess usually. Eaten by beast, maybe? No. Okay. Now I do have 3 people filled in, but it's possible that I got the Gilligan one wrong. Fell overboard would also be a good option. Okay, let's go ahead and put that back to... I'm much more confident about his name than I am about his fate. Okay. Now, do we want to, like, go through these scenes right now, or do we and see, like, try and see what happened to him? Or do we want to, do we want to go back to doing the scenes in order? Which one was I looking at? I was looking at the Doom, right? Part 8, Part 7, Part 6, Part 5, Part 4, Part 3, Part 2. Oh, yeah, okay. So this actually goes downstairs next, and that's the artist. Okay. This might actually help. Let's go look at the artist next. But we're gonna see if we can actually go, like, upstairs and potentially see what happened to the other guy. That guy died on the pooping over the edge. Okay, can we see what else is going on here? Okay, so that guy dies. I should pay attention to him too. No, that guy already checked. Hold on. Clubbed. Okay, it looks like the boat that they were on is now gone. So do we say he's alive? Maybe that is our best guess. Is there a way to easily get to Nathan Peters? Disappeared, okay. Where are we? Okay, unfortunately we're like right in the middle of 2 places. So we could say like he survived and went to one of these 3 options, maybe? 2 options? Maybe I check the dialogue on some of these. Hold on, Doom. Let me on over my dead body. Okay, this doesn't actually give a clue into where he was going. Any other dialogue on these things? No. It's like the complete absence of dialogue. What about if I go back one part? Do they like talk about escaping? Okay. I can try alive in like 3 different places. And we can just see if that works. Again, that sort of assumes we no. Okay. Now I could be wrong about the other guy that I had fully filled out. In which case we might come back here and try alive again. Hold on, was there a okay, I think it would be either be the Canary Islands or the Azores, just because those are the closest ones. But and we tried Death to the Beast, right? Yep. Okay. No, I could keep going with this one and like maybe we'd like see something out there. But I think I'd rather go back to the beginning chronologically and try and make progress from there. And we started with that one, right? Yeah. We'll check there isn't anything else around inside. I think that's scene 2. I need to check the other doors here. Because there's something about the like bosun's store here. Something. Oh. And yeah, that guy came in. Okay, that looks pretty empty. Okay, hold on, let me check the ship map again. See that. Okay. Lazarette. Passenger cargo, captain's cargo. Okay, let's look on this one. So this is the second scene chronologically in the entire thing. And this is just some an unidentified stowaway, expecting free passage and eventual freedom, was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. And again, 12 others present. Okay. I could guess that this guy was a guy from Sierra Leone as a as another way to like check if and when I get 3 things right. I think oh, no, I don't want to go there. Okay, I don't think there was much, this was the one where I may be wrong about this one. Also, this could be, fell overboard? No. I'm guessing this is actually maybe not Samuel Gilligan. Although I do think he had an Irish accent. Or was it Scottish? Irish. Was there an Irish seaman we haven't identified yet? No, actually. Patrick O'Hagan. So yeah, I do feel like this was probably right. And I want to go with could also go with Eaten by the Beast. But no, I think Drowned in a similar situation was correct. So we're gonna go with that for now. So I wonder if who are the other like like assistants like nearby to people? First mate steward. And that's confirmed, right? Yeah. So where's the first mate? Here. Third mate steward. Oh, do these all guys have these guys all have similar wear, so maybe these are all the stewards? Third mate, first mate. And if that's the case, then this guy is not a steward. We don't know who killed this guy. Maybe I can find that out there. Midshipman. Okay, we do have a few other steward options. Also, there's an unknown steward. That's weird. Although we're pretty sure we think we know who that is, so maybe I'm getting confused here again. Fourth mate. What if I switch these around? No, okay. No, I think that guy was John Naples. I don't remember why I thought that though. These guys definitely all like are dressed similar and would make the can make the argument that they are stewards. Are these guys all midshipmen? Exploded, killed, unknown. How many midshipmen are there? Okay, hold on. I want to check something because in this view, like there's an unknown midshipman, and there's Peter Milroy shipman, Thomas Lunk midshipman. But I don't think there were like any like unknowns if you look in the other area of the book, right? Milroy, Lonk, Charles, Herstick. So which one was missing there? Charles. How did I... How did I select Charles? Wait, what the heck is going on here? Charles Herstick, midshipman. But I don't even see a, but when I try and do that here, it like doesn't let me select Charles Herstick. That's so weird. Peter, Thomas. What if I put this guy back as Samuel Gilligan? Uh, Thomas. Peter. Okay. Making where I feel like I'm making too many unclear deductions based on like what people are dressed as. But like I do feel like this guy's probably may not be the second mate based on what he's or the second mate's steward based on what we see him doing around the ship. I wonder if this guy's the carpenter's steward. We selected the carpenter's steward yet? Oh yeah, we did do the carpenter's mate. Surgeon's mate we did. Ship's steward, captain's steward. First mates, second mates, fourth mates. Hmm. Okay, let's look around. And I still can't go upstairs, huh? I am in scene 2, right? Yeah. I'm quite confident in this one. Who are these okay, so these guys were brothers and they're hanging out really close together. Maybe that's the other Russian guy then? Or this guy? Hmm. Who's this? Okay, that's the Indian guy who died from illness. And I'm gonna guess this is the other Indian guy who died from illness. Do we think these are the 4 Indian guys? What kind of hat is that? Can maybe yes. Run fed. Abraham. William. Okay, let's switch William and Abraham. No. Okay, let's change Renfred to the next one, Abraham. And then we will set you to... Ah, there we go. Okay, so those are the Indian guys for sure. They were all dressed similar, hanging out together. Crushed by a loose cannon. Very nice. A little bit of a process by elimination, but it was there was a logic behind it. Okay, so do we identified this guy then? Okay, so that means this guy is probably I don't understand why there are these like unknowns here, but we're going to ignore them. So this guy is probably William Wasim, although maybe not. Topman. Like these other like Topmen hang out together. This guy is apparently listed as easy to figure out. Okay, let's go through here a little bit more. I can't get upstairs, can I? Doesn't look like it. Can we see anybody in here? It's probably going to be the same ones we saw last time. Do wish I could zoom in more here. Okay, so that's the first 2 scenes, and we didn't end up getting another 3 people, so that's good. Okay. So what are we looking at here? I still don't know what happened to the 3rd mate. I'm fairly confident on having identified the 3rd mate, the surgeon. Not as certain on this one. Quite certain on these 2 because one of them was I was able to correctly identify that someone else was shot by Emily Jackson, and there were only 2 women on board who I hadn't identified. Now we don't know what happened to them. They got on a boat and apparently left. But we tried, like, guessing that they drowned or guessing that they were alive on a nearby island, and it didn't seem to have worked. I'm also on the lookout for, like, interesting interesting attire, or like unique places. Like, there's only one person from Wales. No, I lied. Two people from Wales. The one we've correctly identified already. Okay. If we know how the other Chinese topman died, we could probably process of elimination guess them. So let me see if there's like a group of Chinese topmen hanging out anywhere. Like, there's one of them. These, I think, are the Formosan guys. Captain Stewart. This might be debatable. Carpenter mate. Where is the carpenter? Here. He's nearby, but not, like, directly next to him. No clue what happened to that guy yet. My guess is these guys are all seamen. Okay, here's two more Chinese topmen. Do we know where is there another one we can find somewhere? Also, have I identified the surgeon Stewart? Like, and like gotten confirmation yet? Okay, yeah. These are the three, I think these are the three Chinese topmen. Let me make sure there's not one that's... But there's the surgeon's mate. Okay, this is gonna be a bit process of elimination-y, but... Okay, we'll start with him as Huang Li. Him as... Ji, and him as... Li. Then we will switch this guy to Li. And him to Ji. Nope. Okay, so we'll set this guy to Li. Oh, no, we'll set him to Ji. And we will set him to... Okay, hold on. He's already Li, so let's set him to Huang. Okay, no. So let's put him to... Li. Okay. Who did we get? I feel like we only got two of the Chinese topmen, but... Oh no, yeah, we had set the other Indian guy. Okay, so we do know we do know one more one more Chinese topman, so let me set him in. The group. Li Hong, Ji Zhang. So this is Huang Li. Definitely. Now I may be able to identify the remaining top men. How many are there left? Scotland. Okay, I don't know what happened to them though. And actually, there's still 4 left. Okay. If we get to the point where we've like identified all the people that we've like clearly seen dying, then I'm probably gonna try to like leave the boat and see what happens. I am a little worried about it though. Because I don't know what happens in the game when you do that. Okay. Now what about like unique accents or places? Sierra Leone, Wales, Russian. Wonder if we can identify Russian people by their looks. Scottish, Persian, Ireland. So I did think I heard, an Irish accent, from this guy. And I did have him set as that. So maybe we go with that for now. So now I have 2 people marked. And one I'm quite sure about. This guy I'm less sure about. But if I can find a 3rd guy, then that would give me that I'm sure about. I could get confirmation or not on this guy. Now the other option is if I hear one of these guys with an Irish accent, that would also verify it. Now this guy was also on the same. This guy was on the same 2 boats as the. When I heard the guy with the Irish accent talking, so maybe it was actually him talking. Yeah, that would actually make more sense, probably based on his dress. Second, and then that would make him Davy. Although I thought he was John Naples for some reason. Okay, if I could get a third almost complete, that would confirm. Okay, let me check here. What if I put this guy as 4th mate steward? Nope. Ship steward? No. Okay, nah. I could, like, go through all the, I could put this guy as the, Irish guy I heard. And check this guy against the other, remaining seamen. I mean, I don't think he's Russian, but... Okay, that didn't work either. No, I do think there's someone missing here. Whoever's like number 45, maybe? No, I'm keeping this guy as Samuel Gilligan. Or I'm gonna try and remember that. Okay, hold on. Can I tell from, like, does anyone look like these guys? Because I have one more, I have one more, Indian guy that I'm looking for. Gunner. Shotgun unknown. Helmsman. That be the Okay, what if I put this guy as Samuel Gilligan, and I guess this guy is one of the midshipmen? No. Okay. Could be another type of steward. They do all have a very similar... Later, Toddy. Have a good day. Or night. Or time zone. Let's see... Surgeon... Have I identified the surgeon's steward? Yeah. Okay. I was kind of thinking that maybe, the surgeon is kind of, dressed similarly to this guy. Okay. This guy was a Russian guy. Wonder what these like scarves indicate. Do we have anybody who has like one of those scarves identified? Okay, ad break.